I'm joined by David Kim. He's president of the Korean American Chamber of Commerce of Houston. David, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
You're one of about 30 people who are accompanying the mayor and the Greater Houston Partnership on this trade mission to South Korea and Japan. Why is the Korean Chamber interested?
Korean Chamber is interested for two main reasons. One, we want to promote and celebrate the direct flight that started on May 2nd between Seoul, South Korea, and Houston, Texas by Korean Air. We think it's going to change and transform the Korean American community, not only the business community, but the larger Korean American community as well. And second, we realize with this direct flight, more Korean Americans and Koreans will start traveling back and forth between these two cities. And we want to be in a position to help promote Houston as a place to do business, for Korean companies to come here, open their offices or expand their presence here, and continue to grow and help the city become even bigger and better in the future.
There was so much excitement in the Korean community when that announcement came out last spring. Actually, I think it was a little earlier in the year because we were on another trade mission to South Africa at the time that the news got out.
Yes.
And there was a lot of excitement.
Absolutely.
Is it more than business? Is it also tourism and people visiting families?
Absolutely. It is not just business interests, which I'm concerned about as president of the Korean American Chamber of Commerce of Houston, but also tourism. We anticipate more Koreans coming here to visit Houston, to visit Texas. We also realize we have many families here, and as more Koreans and Korean Americans come here to live in Houston, they will want to have a direct flight to fly back home to visit their extended families or their parents. So we're just so excited and so enthusiastic about this direct flight and the possibilities that will come as a result of it.
What's the difference, say? Before it wasn't direct, so it was much longer.
It was a much longer flight. People would either choose to fly to Los Angeles or San Francisco and then go on to South Korea, or they might go up to Dallas and then take a direct flight from Dallas-Fort Worth up to South Korea as well. But either way, it just took more time. And here we have a direct flight. It's going to be convenient, especially for business travelers and so on. So we're just, again, very enthusiastic, very excited, and we're very appreciative of Mayor Parker's leadership in helping to form this alliance between South Korea and Houston through Korean Air.
And that's my last question. What's the benefit of having elected officials, high-ranking elected officials, travel with a delegation like this?
So I think it's very important for high-ranking public officials to visit countries like South Korea and Japan, mainly because it will help them understand the importance of these countries in terms of their impact on the economy and the communities here in Houston. And also, when they come back, they'll have a better appreciation of how these countries can help promote the Houston economy, promote Houston culture, and we just hope that they're going to have a great time when they're over there.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much, Janice. I appreciate it.
We'll be posting these videos on Mayor Parker's Facebook page throughout the week of the trade mission, which ends on October 4th, so check back on a daily basis for something new.